Okay, the next program is print all the prime numbers from 2 to the given number. Okay, so if I give the number as 100, so it should print prime numbers from 2 to 100. Okay, now what we need to do is, since we already have our checking for prime numbers, let's open that file and let's copy paste that uh, you know we will require from here till here, and let's copy it and let's go here and let's paste it. Okay, so since we are not going to use exit, we are going to remove that process.h and exit. We are not going to. And so now now we have a program which will evaluate whether a particular number is prime or not. But what we require is from 2 to the given number. Okay, I should not have done that. So let's see out, enter the number, okay, to which we require the prime numbers. Okay, number. Okay, up to number. Okay, so naturally there has to be a loop for this. For j is equal to 2 to j less than or equal to up to number, and up to number, no, j plus plus. So if I want it from 2 to 100, this will go from 2 to 100. Okay, and here I need to start the block. Okay, the whole thing has to go forward and this has to come here. We close the block. Okay, now here let us say status is 1, that is, it is a prime number. Now here what would happen is, here it is not a prime number, that means we don't need to print it, and we don't need to stop, but what we do need to do is status equal to 0. That means it is not a prime number. Similarly, I is less than or equal to number by 2. No, this will become j. Okay, j. Okay, and once this outside loop, the main loop, no, the inside loop which decides whether it is a prime number or not, once that loop closes, what we need to do is, if it is a prime number, if status equal to 1, if status equal to 1, then cout set width, say 5, and j. Okay, not only that, now this j has not been defined, so j has not been defined, status has not been defined, and this number has become up to number. Okay, now let's, and we don't need to display this as well. Okay, now let's run this and see what happens. Press any key. Okay, number. It should not be number, it should be J. Okay, enter the number. Let's say 50. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47. Okay, let's run it again and say 100. Great. Let's run this again and say 1000. Great. 10,000. Wow. Let's say 1 lakh, and now let's see how much time it takes. Now what has happened? What has happened? If we give it as 1 lakh, because we are talking of ints, the size would not be appropriate. Okay, so to break out of such this one, or let's try it, maybe it is taking so much time. No, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, so it should immediately come. Okay, 10,000 it comes. Lakh doesn't come, most probably because of the int limitation. Okay, now what happens? How do we come out of this? You can press Ctrl and C to break the execution of a program. Okay, so we have successfully done this. Let's save it and let's quit.